Hello everybody, I'm back here at UKGE 2025. I'm joined by John from the Sabre Guild, and they've been running classes for Padawan learners and younglings of all ages over the weekend. Seen you last year, but we didn't get a chance to talk to you, so do you want to tell people a bit about what the Sabre Guild is and what you do here?
So we're a LucasFilm-recognized costume performance club. Basically we're doing lightsaber lessons for the children, so younglings just going through basics on how to sort of do sort of basic wields and basic attacks, all with our members here in costume, so it looks sort of quite nice, so in universe. And then we've got adult lessons, basically where they're going through like a performance, or one of the ways that we build a performance, working with a partner to sort of create their own performance, and at the end of it they get to perform it in front of the rest of the class, and they can record it to show, look, I was an awesome Jedi, or I was an awesome Sith. Yeah, it looks really, really good.
How did you get into this? Was it coming in through something like cosplaying, or were you more interested in the martial art aspect?
So I come from a martial art background, so I've been doing martial arts since I was about 8 years old, and loads of different styles. And then there was a gentleman teaching medieval longswords, basically in Milton Keynes, where I was based. But they were using the polycarbonate swords that we've got, and I was like, oh, okay, that's sort of something different, just for like safety reasons. And then they were doing events, so we sort of get dressed them in a Star Wars costume. Then we started doing events, and it went from there. So so it's sort of people come from different backgrounds. So I come from a martial. Some people come from like theatre backgrounds, like stage performance. Some come from a cosplay background. But you can come from no background and everything else. There's no sort of definite way you can join it. Anybody can join it. It's welcoming to everybody on all levels.
Yeah, as long as people like swinging a lightsaber at somebody, then it's a good way to go. When they were learning sort of moves, you're saying it's sort of choreographed. I used to do some reenactment, medieval and Dark Age reenactment, and there were very specific strikes and blocks that we would have to follow in specific orders. Is that the sort of thing you would do, teach positioning and poses, or is it more freeform?
Because of our connection with Lucas, basically all has to be as a performance, so basically all has to be choreographed for safety reasons, stuff like that, like they do on the stages in the films and stuff like that. But yeah, we have basically strikes coming to certain places, and yes, you can block in different ones. So you can have, if you're blocking your waist, you can have it with the saber pointing up, which is a standing parry, or hanging down, which is a hanging parry. So basically it gives people a little bit of creativity to sort of make their own. They can just evade it as well if they want to, and sort of go from there. So people can put their own flares on it. So we teach them a move, but yeah, people can put their own twists and flares. They can put spins in there if they want. They can spin the lightsaber. You can have dramatic pauses where, as you say, if you come from a reenactment background, basically sometimes you just want a bit of a breath, so you can step back and go, right, sort of size people up and sort of do the Darth Maul that he did in the thing where he's just walking with his lightsaber, just to get a bit of a breath before you carry on again. So yeah,
which is a good way of doing it. How long does a class last then?
So the children's classes, they're about 20 minutes, sort of going through there. The adult classes are about 40-45 minutes for that, but we can make them as long or as short, but to try and get as many people into the event and let everyone have a go and experience basically what we do. But yeah, it's about 20 minutes for children, about 40-45 minutes for adults on there.
Yeah. And even though it's your second year at UKGE, presumably you don't just come to UKGE, you travel around the country.
Yeah, so we are basically a charity organisation. So yeah, so all the work we do is basically charity and good causes. Yeah, and we do like big Comic-Cons and events like this. So we can sort of do like a little small event raising for like a small cancer charity, or we can do big events like this. Our go-to charity that we support, if there's no charity there, is like Make-A-Wish. But then and we have like Make-A-Wish children come and like join us at events sometimes as like an experience that to do to sort of give them a sort of a day out as well. But yeah, we do anything for charity, whether it's actually raising money, raising awareness, whatever else. So we do all of that.
Yeah, and have fun doing it as well, which is always good.
Yeah, well, saying a lot of people you sort of see us, so it appeals to loads of different generations. Yeah. So our generation, we remember the original films and we can do it, and the new young children nowadays have got a lot of the cartoons out there, so it's something that parents and adults can do together and sort of have fun doing it. Yeah. And you put a lightsaber in anybody's hand and light it up, everyone's sort of eyes like wow and everything else. So yeah, it's really, really good.
So how do people find the Sabre Guild outside of the sort of the displays you do? Is there a sign-up page, a website that they go to, or are you based in clubs around the country to come together?
So we've got like social media, so we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, so we're posting there, people follow us. We have QR codes on our table when we do events, so people can then follow us, which a lot of people do because they a lot of times they enjoy our session. They're like, oh, where are you going to be next? Follow our pages, we always post up. And we've also got a recruitment group, so people who are interested in joining us, we can actually help them then, so they can join in there. We can discuss the costumes because we've got loads of different styles of costumes on there and different colours. We can help them out with that, help them out with making the costumes as well, with patterns, because we all make our own costumes to quite a high standard. And then sort of go through all the process of getting cleared with us. And then it's a case of we can submit it to our global team, and then we're then recognised. And you got to do 2 events a year to keep your costume active. But we do these, but then we also get invited to like film premieres because of our connections and sort of like sort of a thing, seeing films and TV series and press days, which is sort of very, very nice.
Very cool indeed. Spend a lot of time running away from the 501st, I imagine.
They're one of our sister clubs, so basically with Lucas have basically got like 7 like main clubs, so they're one of our sister clubs. And when we're at events, when all the clubs are together, we interact with them. So we have the officers come in and walking around trying to find somebody with a warrant card. With the Mando Mercs, they come in and they arrest. We arrange them to arrest some of our Padwans that are in the class and do that. The droid builders, basically we get them to do like the force push with the children's classes against the droids, so that's all fun there. We sort of interact with all of our sister clubs, so it makes it fun for everybody.
It sounds absolutely fantastic. It looks tremendous as well. There is a frightening amount of work goes into choreographing something, and we just did very basic. They're a bit more elaborate here. If people want to come to see you at the Expo, where are you based?
So we're in Hall 4, basically at stand 4X, so behind the Star Wars Unlimited sort of section in the middle of the Hall 4. Come along to our table, basically we've got sort of sessions on there, just basically sort of read our form, sign up, we'll give you a time slot to come back. We are booking up very quickly, basically yesterday and today. We only allow people to sign up for the day they're in, so we could have actually signed up the whole weekend yesterday, just to make it fair for people who only got 1-day tickets already attending 1 day. So better come along, basically get to us as soon as you can. You can come to us at 9 o'clock or whenever the event opens, and sign up for a class at 1 o'clock in the afternoon if you're doing a tournament or whatever else, and then come back and then basically reserve your slot then with us.
There you go, folks. It's an absolute blast. It looks fantastic, and if you can't make it to the Expo, definitely look for them online, see where they're going to be next, and maybe join up to the Saber Guild in the future. And don't worry about Order 66, it will never happen to you.